Hey everybody, it's Jared and Kevin here at Big Pine Sports. How's it going, Kevin?
Good.
So we're here installing the front fender flare on the X3. It does come as a kit, the front and the rear, but right now we're gonna show you how the front mounts up. Kevin, tell us a little bit about your prep, what you're doing, and what the install's like.
So the only prep that it has is these come from the factory with little dimples that show the locations for the screws. And then it has a series of these. You mostly use these to fasten the fender flare on there. It just lays in place, and then these screws
Now you're doing your pilot hole. Is that a good idea to do the pilot hole versus just winging it and trying to shove it in the dimple?
Yeah, it works a lot easier. And then
obviously, guys, don't drill your hole too big.
Yeah, I just used an 1/8 inch, just a little 1/8 inch bit. So these just screw in, and then on you've got a factory bolt that goes in the side right here on the front location, and that just tightens in, and then you just tighten in the rest of those screws.
Perfect. So those dimples, you guys, that he's talking about, if you've got an X3, you may have been wondering what these dimples are for that are already on your machine. That's what he's referring to. Again, he's just taking an 1/8 inch drill bit, or maybe even smaller would work too, and it's going to help on that install just a little bit. This screw is also going to come out that's there from the factory. Simply put it on, tighten up all the screws, and there you have it. Again, it does come as a kit for the front and the rear. The 2-seater and the 4-seater is the exact same kit. All right, we're on the back side now. Tell us what you got going on the back.
Yeah, on the back fenders, it's a 2-piece. Same thing, you've got 4 dimple locations for these screws.
Are all the screws the same length and all that? Same length, same size?
They are.
And obviously you're gonna put in this lower piece first because the top sits on it, is that?
No, it actually doesn't matter which one you put in first, because the upper piece does sit just a little bit above it.
Okay.
And then for the upper portion, it's mostly held in place by those bolts, or by those screws. The back portion comes with some little 20mm length bolts and washers and nuts. Underneath the rear fender portion, there's 3 factory holes.
Perfect.
And as you put that in place, these bolts just go up through the bottom and then up through that factory hole, and then you put your washer and your bolt on it. I just do finger tight for now, just to hold it in place. I've already pre-drilled the little dimpled locations, and then the rest of it's just the screws.
Perfect. So the kit's gonna come with everything you guys are gonna need. That's what those screws look like. Very simple install. Get you a nice sweet Can-Am sticker thrown in there as well. So on the other side there, you can see the front completely installed. Very nice looking, looks like it was there from the factory. You are getting a good extra protection there on the front. And then around on that back side, those dimple locations are all along there, as you see. And then those holes are also there from the factory. So they've done a great job prepping for the extended fender flares. We do have these available at Big Pine Sports for your Can-Am. Again, same part number for the front and the rear. Check us out on the web at bigpinesports.com. You can also order online at our sister store, Ruthless Motorsports. Or give us a call, 435-427-3338. As always, have a great day, everybody. Any closing remarks?
Nope.
We're out.